Tonight I will be sharing a little bit of my story and hopefully spark some questions about what love is. So it's Valentine's Day season. I love it. I love the colors and everything. It's such a beautiful time because love is just everywhere. But to be honest, unfortunately, love is usually portrayed as something that you have to earn or receive from another person. But let me ask you something, and you guys don't have to raise your hand, but how many of us have ever wanted to feel or be chosen? Maybe you wanted to feel like you deeply mattered to someone. Growing up, I grew up in a not very affectionate environment. Love wasn't something that was easily spoken about. And because of that, I really craved that feeling of feeling loved. And that led to me being in a relationship for 6 years. And I thought I had everything I wanted. From the outside, I thought it was love. I thought that I was good. But from the inside, I knew that there was still something missing and I didn't know what it was. And so, how many of you guys can relate that there's sometimes, that you can try so hard and finally get what you want, but then there's still something missing. And so let me ask you guys some real questions again. What is love really? Have you ever desired love but have been afraid of it? Afraid that you're too much or that you're not enough? Have you ever tried to find your worth in someone else's opinions of you? For a long time, I also carried a lot of these questions and about love, about worth, about why you can have everything you want and still feel empty. And I'm not here to convince you of anything, and you don't have to agree with what I have to say. I just want to share with you guys what changed everything for me. In one of my loneliest seasons of my life, I found these answers in Jesus. And what surprised me the most was that Jesus wasn't rules or religion. He was an identity, a person who carried so much gentleness and love and compassion. And I realized that before I was chosen by anyone else, I was already known and loved. And let me repeat that because I think it's important. Before I was chosen by anyone, I was already known and loved. And this part really matters, especially if you are skeptical of faith, because the Christian faith doesn't say become lovable and then God will love you, but rather it says we are already loved and chosen. Some of us here probably don't struggle with finding love, but maybe we struggle with thinking that we deserve it, feeling unqualified, or feeling afraid of being fully known and afraid of being left. And if that's you, I want to let you guys know that you are not broken and that there is hope. And the good thing is that you guys don't have to do it alone. We aren't meant to figure out what love is by ourselves. We need a community of people who show love but don't replace God. And if you're curious about God's love, I want to give an invitation, not to you agree with, but perhaps explore. So my invitation to you is, you're here because whether you're here because you saw a post or someone invited you to this event, or you're already part of people here from InterVarsity, my invitation is to just take a step to explore. Go up to someone in InterVarsity and ask them what they think about God. And it's a big step for many of us, but an important one. If God is really real, how can He help you? Wouldn't you want to know? So just take that step to explore. And if you're searching, just know that you are not wrong for wanting love. You are meant to start from a place where you are already loved. And it's not too late to start to discover this type of fulfilling love. And God is just there waiting with you with open arms. So thank you guys.